And beautiful pandas, welcome back to another video on the channel. Your Alpha has returned, and today we're in Bloxburg. So not long ago I gave 10 building tips I highly recommend in Bloxburg. Just like little tips for building just to make your house like that much better. So I want to do a video a little similar to that. This is like 10 items I highly recommend you use in your house. Okay, maybe not highly recommend, but like they're just items I really like to use in my houses that I think make your house just look a bit better. Sometimes it's just a small detail, other times it's a bigger detail, but you know, it just makes it look better. So at number 1 on my list, we have modern doors. Now there are a lot of modern doors, but it's these ones I'm thinking of. These black ones right here. Obviously you can like change the color of them, but I think black kind of matches this house a bit better. I highly recommend these doors just because they look the best. They feel more like richer. Like I can imagine a rich person having these doors. Yeah, that's why I recommend them the most. Because they just look so nice. Like I would love this kind of doors in my house. This is actually something I recommend for bedrooms mainly. Why do I have a book in my hand? I don't know why I have a book in my hand. I must have accidentally picked it up. Get rid of that. Something I highly recommend for bedrooms actually is hanging chairs. So Bloxburg added these hanging chairs in the I think it was like the beauty update. They added these hanging chairs and they just look so nice in bedrooms. You can make like a little reading nook with these, which I personally would love to do, but there's not enough room in here. They just look so aesthetic and they really complete the room. Another thing that really completes the room, now we're on that subject, is guitars. Now, if you can afford it, definitely put a guitar in your bedroom in Bloxburg. It just makes like that little corner. Obviously, it's despawned now, but when it respawns, it just makes that little corner just look so much better. It just makes it look more aesthetic. Come on, respawn. I'm just waiting for it to respawn. I changed my one to blue because I just think it matches this room a bit better. Yeah, but I actually love this little corner over here. Yeah, see? It just matches better. I love this corner. It just looks so nice. Next on my list is plants. So these like standalone plants or the smaller plants. They just make your house just look so much nicer. They're really good for filling up gaps as well. Because in the downstairs of this very house, there was just like so much gaps and corners. Like this gap really needed filling. So I just put a plant there and it just fits in so well. And I personally really like it. It looks so nice. Oh yeah guys, the reason I did not upload this today is because I kind of have like an ear infection. But you know, I'm doing this for you guys. Anyway, yeah, floor plants or just smaller plants. They don't have to be big plants. Just like little plants, big plants. They just fill up spaces and they just look really nice inside of your house. This is going to sound weird, but if you're building a modern house especially, this sleek glass railing here definitely looks the best. I'm also a big fan of the traditional railing. I actually really like the traditional railing. Let me show you. So when you are in build mode, if you go into the build category and you're ordering, hold on, there's not a railings category. The railings are actually instead of fences. You have to find them in fences. So my personal favorite one is this, the sleek glass railing. It just looks so nice and it just feels really modern. But if you're building a traditional house, I also am quite a big fan of the traditional railing, which is this one. In case you don't know what it looks like, that's what it looks like. It looks nice. I like it, but personally, I prefer this one because, don't get me wrong, like, that's a nice one, but it just wouldn't fit in with this house, so I put that railing for this house. but for like a traditional house, that one's definitely better. So this is a texture that I really, really like on my list, but I really wanted to add it in because I just love it so much. So this texture is for your bathrooms, which I think looks the best. A really good bathroom texture, let me go into this bathroom real quick, is granite. This is granite. It looks so nice in bathrooms, and it just makes your bathroom look more expensive. Like, the more expensive your house looks, the better it looks, even if it's not actually. Like, this one is, because I worked really hard on this one. It's worth quite a bit because I have 2 cars on this plot as well. But it just makes it look that much nicer. I think this is quite an obvious one, but to also fill gaps as bookshelves, or just placing books random places, like on desks. Books look really good. Obviously, don't go too overkill on it. You don't want too many books because you want to make your house look realistic. And who has millions of bookshelves in their house? If you do, comment down below if you do, because I want to know if someone actually does now. But they just look so much nicer. Just putting books everywhere. Even in my kitchen, I put books like recipes and stuff. Books are just your friend. Definitely recolor them, because like I think in board mode they're like really vibrant colors. Recolor them to match your house. I did more plainer colors for this house because it definitely matches the vibe a bit more. So I don't recommend this set for this next one's sofas. I don't recommend this sofa set for like your main sofa, but just for like a little chair in the corner. The oval chairs look the best, just for like in the corner, out of the way. Like this little nook area I have here, the oval one looks the best. Definitely choose sofas that fit the vibe of your house for the main ones in the living room. But just for like smaller areas like a study nook or something like that, or a bedroom, definitely think about these ones. They kind of go with any vibe really. Like they go with anything and just looks so nice. Like this little area with this plant, these paintings, these tables with cookies and books on it. It just looks so nice. I really like it. And the final thing on this is actually a cabinet I recommend, like the counters, is the shaker counters. A lot of people think, hold on a minute, aren't they like the cheapest ones? Yes, but you can recolor them to make them look really good. Because, like, these are the shaker ones. They definitely aren't the most expensive, but you don't need to spend that much money on counters. You can make them look really nice as well. Like, personally, in my house, I have, in this house, which is like my favorite house. I love this house so much. I have the shaker counters in the kitchen, and like all I did was I recolored the top of it to be black, and it goes with the vibe of this house so much. And they don't look cheap. They actually look like a normal counter, and I don't think you should spend so much money on just a counter and cabinets. Obviously, you can mix and match the cabinets and counters if you want to, but I don't highly recommend these, but it's definitely like a little building tip. Go with the cheapest stuff if it looks good. Don't go all out just because it's expensive. Actually, a bonus one that I actually just thought of is, there are so many things I recommend you do in your building, and I'm definitely going to make more videos on this, is the striped grass. It just brings a lot of depth to your garden. You can do it 2 ways. I think I've mentioned this in the last video. You can place floor in a stripe and make them different colors and textures, or you can just place down a floor and change it to this texture. Then it's striped. Yeah, those are some items I recommend you put in your houses just to give it the extra boost. The extra boost they need, you know. Anyway, goodbye my beautiful pandas. I'm kidding. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. I'm not going to stop you all force you because it's your decision, and Yeah, but please think about it, because I work hard in these videos and I like it if you would. So, goodbye beautiful pandas, the alpha is out.